Hi folks, welcome to the preparedhomestead.com. This is Travis. Thank you all for stopping by to watch. Well, just since my video this morning about all the stuff that's happened this weekend in regards to, getting us closer to World War III, more stuff has been going on today. Apparently, the U.S. Navy shot down about 12 attack drones, and several ballistic missiles. It's being reported. A bunch of other stuff. I mean, it's picking up pace, folks. It's getting bigger and faster, right? Okay, so we need to be ready for that part of it. But there's, of course, a lot more going on than just what's going on in the Middle East. But that could be the catalyst that kind of sets things off. So just be ready for that. Just a public service announcement, in case you haven't been paying attention. The FDA is regulating fish antibiotics. They don't want you to be treating your fish for the ick. If your fish gets sick, you now have to have a prescription, they say, to get the antibiotics. Now, what you do with those antibiotics, of course, is your own business. And that's what they don't like. They don't like you having some freedoms to do what you want. And I'm not going to tell you what to do, but, anyways. I did find a website that still sold them. If you're having trouble, I have no affiliation with them whatsoever. I think it's called fishflex.com. Anyways, just thought I'd throw that out there for you, for those of you that raise fish and they get sick all the time and you'd like to stock up on stuff, okay? Got to take care of you fish owners out there. You're going to be probably over the next week, if you play around much on YouTube or anywhere on social media, you're going to be seeing a lot of these year-end wrap-up videos and, 2024, what, kind of goals for the next year, or, New Year's resolutions and predictions and all that kind of stuff. It's not a prediction. It's not a New Year's resolution. It's just, I guess, just my opinion. My opinion of what folks like you and I need to be doing is, we've played around with this. We've experienced a lot. And honestly, whether you want to say it's been bad or good, we've grown in experience and knowledge over the last 2 or 3, 4 years. I mean, you got to look at the silver lining, right? So all the stuff that's happened, we've kind of started figuring things out somewhat. It's giving you some time to get more prepared. I know a lot of you aren't as prepared as you want to be, but you're still more prepared than you were 3 or 4 years ago. And so we should count that as a blessing. And I think that mentally, and in other ways that we're preparing, shift ourselves from being, we're kind of preparing for when bad things happen, that we're entering into a state of readiness. We're into a state of readiness that we are ready for bad things to happen. 2024 is just a few days away, and 2023 is going out with a bang. I mean, who knows what'll happen just in the next 5 or 6 days? A lot, actually. A lot could happen, the way things are going in certain parts of this world. And so I think we need to kind of shift our thinking and our readiness levels away from, we're in a state of, we're okay, we're preparing and stuff. We're, kind of in that yellow, to use a national color codes. We're kind of in a yellow. We're not green, we're yellow. I think we need to move up to orange. Yeah, I think that's kind of my personal opinion. We need to be keeping our head on a swivel at pretty much all times. We could, with the amount of illegals, I saw something today that official numbers that since October 1st, the Border Patrol has let across almost 800,000 people at the southern border. And they're saying that December is going to be a record-breaking month. So we're talking officially at the southern border, 1 million people since October. And I'm sure unofficially it could be easily double that. And that's just the southern border, folks. National debt ticked over $33.9 trillion today. $33.9 trillion. Everything that's going on, we should start considering ourselves in that state of readiness. We're getting, we're ready financially, we're ready physically, we're ready, all of the different things, food and stuff. That doesn't mean you don't continue to prepare. Of course, you keep stocking up, and you keep training, you keep learning, and you keep, developing yourself, your skills mentally and spiritually and all of it. But we have to start, I think, existing in kind of that state of orange. We're not red hot, meaning that it's on, the firefight's on, but we're living in that kind of that state of orange, that we know that it could just be around the next corner. It doesn't mean that your life becomes miserable because you're in this constant state of panic and fear and, the white knuckles because it's about to happen. That's not what I'm saying. We should just elevate our alertness and our responsiveness to things, so that we understand, we're understanding how serious things are. And so it may not take that much at this point to kind of push things over the edge in various different areas. There's so many problems right now that are just overlapping. That's the thing. And this has been the thing for years now. The stuff is overlapping so much, so that and it's all kind of intertwined, interconnected. It wouldn't take much to cause the whole house of cards to fall over, and we have to be ready for that. That's going to be different for everyone. You can go back and watch some of my old videos on specific. I do them every once in a while. Specific things that you can do. There's other YouTubers that put excellent content out like that also. If you want to know specifics of what to do, like how much food, what kind of food, and, what kind of fish medicines do you need for your fish, kind of thing. If you want to buy some good soap, you can, just to kind of aggravate some of you, because this morning some people get really aggravated when I mention businesses. And, these businesses that I'm mentioning, I'm not an affiliate with them. These are just small, family-owned businesses that I think could do some good to help them out, and they've got an excellent product. So buy not my soap, buy my friend's soap. Grafted and gracecreations.com. There, that's what the fake beard I clean it with. People get so irritated sometimes. Say that it's a sellout for me to mention, little mom and pop business that you should probably spend your money there instead of going to Walmart or Target or Amazon. It's ridiculous. But yet they'll sit and watch the commercials that YouTube put. I'm going off on getting on my soapbox. I gotta stop. Things are changing pretty rapidly. They're not getting any better. And I know we talk about, it's an election year, so things could happen. Look at it this way. One of the, typically, historically speaking, one of the best things that could help Joe Biden right now and the left on an election year, aside from all the funny stuff that they do in computers and ballots and everything, but is a war. Typically, it's unheard of for a sitting president being reelected during wartime to get voted out of office. It's almost unheard of. So, going into a big war would actually be beneficial to him and his campaign. So I think that's becoming a very real likelihood. Oil prices are going to go up. I saw that they added to the Strategic Petroleum Reserve today, or in the last couple of days, which probably means that oil's going to be going up. So it's been going up for a while, and if war starts in the Middle East, it'll go up quite a bit more. Shipping is not doing good. 20% of global shipping is down simply because of what's going on right there in the Middle East. The Suez Canal, which is one of the most major thoroughfares of international shipping, is hardly being used because of all of this. Lots and lots of stuff going on. And we just need to elevate our risk level so that we understand what's going on. We're more ready for it. We're prepared, but we're also more ready for it to happen pretty quickly. and just start doing regular checks around your homestead, your house, whatever it is. If you have certain things, water storage, ammunition, food, backups, checking your backups, your contingency plans, going over them, making sure your vehicle's working good, and anything that needs to be replaced on it is getting done. Financial stuff, making sure you're probably not keeping as much money as you normally would in the bank, just enough to kind of pay bills, copies and redundancies of records and stuff so that you have hard copies in case of a cyber attack, because that's been happening a lot. These things should just be common sense now, and they should just be part of normal daily life for everyone. And that's kind of what I'm getting at when I say just be existing in a state of readiness now. We're no longer just prepping for something to happen. That something that we've been prepping for is happening. It's not hit its explosive focal point yet, but it is happening. And so we should kind of shift ourselves mentally, especially, into a state of readiness so that we're ready in a quick fashion for things to happen and for us to react accordingly. Need to be getting it ready, folks, because how bad is it going to be? Who knows? But whatever is going to happen, I don't think it's too much longer before that thing does happen. And we need to be ready for it. Getting your houses in order, preparing mentally, physically, and spiritually. It doesn't get any simpler than that, as much as it may irritate some of you to hear me say that every day. It doesn't get much simpler than that. If you just stick with that as a battle plan and trying to figure out how to get yourself, your family, your tribe, your mag, whatever, ready in those ways, then you're on a good road to success. Folks, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.